Before anything else, know this: nothing is expected of you here. You do not need to explain anything. You do not need to remember anything. You do not need to solve everything. You have simply arrived. Ahead of you stands a quiet stone keep, resting on gentle high ground above the paths of Project Haven. A warm lantern burns inside, not because danger is always near, but because a steady light can help someone find their way. The doorway stands open. There are no gates, no locks. Nothing closes behind you. If this room feels useful, you may stay. If something does not feel right today, you may let it pass. Everything here is an invitation. As you enter, warm light reaches across the old stone walls. The room is quiet, but not completely silent. Perhaps there is wind beyond the windows. Perhaps a distant bird. Perhaps only the small, steady sound of the lantern. Nothing asks for your attention all at once. The doorway remains visible. The staircase remains in sight. You always know how to leave. Some people arrive here after a difficult day. Some arrive because their thoughts are still moving. Some notice that a part of them has been listening, watching, remaining ready for longer than they realized. Whatever brought you here, you do not need to judge it. For these next few moments, someone else can help you hold the lantern. Not take it from you, not ask you to hand it over. Simply help carry some of its weight. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to notice the place around you. You may look towards a doorway, a window, or one quiet object nearby. There is no correct place to look. Your eyes may remain open. They may rest on one point, or they may continue to move. Either is fine. Perhaps you notice the surface beneath you, the chair, the bed, or the floor beneath your feet. You do not need to change your posture. Simply notice that something has already been supporting your weight. Your breathing does not need to change. No deep breath is required. You may notice one breath arriving and leaving in its own time. Or you may leave your breathing completely alone. Either is enough. The lantern beside you burns with the same steady flame, never rushing, never demanding, simply present. As the lantern glows, you notice someone sitting nearby. Not a guard, not a soldier, not someone searching every shadow. Simply the lantern keeper. Their work is quiet, to tend the light, nothing more. They are not studying you. They are not asking questions. They simply make sure the flame continues to burn. After a while, the keeper looks towards you and smiles. Not because they expect anything, only because they recognize something familiar. A lantern can be carried for so long that its weight becomes difficult to notice, until another hand reaches beneath it. Not because the person carrying it is weak, not because they have failed. Holding anything, day after day, requires energy. The keeper does not ask you to give up the lantern. Instead, they gently place one hand beneath it, not replacing yours, only sharing the weight. For a moment, the pressure in your hands eases, almost too gently to notice. The flame remains steady. Nothing has been taken from you. Nothing has been lost. The lantern simply feels a little easier to hold. Together, you lift the light slightly. It reaches the open doorway, the visible staircase, the steady walls, the surface beneath you, the room you are physically in now. The lantern does not replay yesterday. It does not search through tomorrow. It simply illuminates what is already here. The keeper then turns the lantern so its beam becomes smaller. It no longer needs to light every window, every path, every distant corner. Only the space immediately around you, the chair, the floor, the warm circle of light. Awareness does not need to disappear in order to rest. It may simply be given a smaller task. For now, the lantern does not need to illuminate the whole haven. It only needs to light what is here. The keeper places an ordinary wooden chair beside the lantern. Strong, steady, close enough that nothing important has been abandoned. Then the keeper sits. The lantern remains within reach. The flame remains visible. The room has not changed, only the amount of effort being used. Perhaps you can imagine one watchful part of you taking a seat as well. Not switching off, not becoming unaware, simply sitting beside the light instead of standing over it. The beam can be narrower. The grip can be lighter. The keeper can sit and still be the keeper. Nothing has been surrendered. The work has simply become smaller. For this moment, that is enough. The keeper turns their attention towards the floor beneath your feet, not as a command, only as another possibility. You may notice where your feet meet the floor, where your legs meet the chair, or where your body meets the surface beneath you. Choose whichever point feels clearest. If it feels useful, press very gently into that surface, only enough to notice the contact. Then release. Nothing dramatic, nothing to achieve. Just enough to notice where you meet something solid. The lantern remains steady. The keeper remains seated. Perhaps the contact feels clear. Perhaps it feels faint. Perhaps you notice very little. All of those are acceptable. The purpose is not to create a perfect feeling. It is simply to notice that something real is beneath you. Something that does not require you to predict what comes next. Allow your attention to widen again. The surface beneath you. The room around you. A sound nearby. Perhaps another sound further away. The light, wherever it happens to fall. One thing at a time is enough. After a while, the keeper slowly removes their hand from beneath the lantern. Not suddenly. The weight returns gradually. The lantern has not changed. You have not been asked to become someone different. You have simply experienced what it is like for the weight to be shared and for the light to have a smaller task. The keeper remains nearby. The chair remains beside the lantern. Nothing here disappears when you leave. The path remains open. Before you go, notice the actual room around you once more. A wall, a familiar object, a doorway, a window. The sounds that belong to this moment. You may move your fingers or your feet, or simply allow your attention to return fully to the space around you. When you are ready, choose one small action that belongs to the present. Not a solution to everything, not a promise about tomorrow. Only one manageable thing. You might take a drink of water, turn on a warm light, sit somewhere quieter, or remain where you are for another minute. Choose the action that asks the least from you while still helping you return. The keeper does not choose it for you. The lantern does not point the way. You decide. And you may remember this. You do not have to stop being aware. You do not have to extinguish the light. Sometimes it is enough to narrow the beam, to let the keeper sit, and to carry the lantern with a little less effort. The doorway remains open, and for now, one small step is enough.